internet user. We are back for one more edition of our international highlight of the week with a brief approach to the topic Return of Guinea-Bissau to the international organizations. In this piece, we will focus on the return of the country to the African Union, an institution from which it was excluded, and to the Portuguese-speaking countries community, CPLP. The exclusion of Guinea-Bissau from the international arena was the result of the military coup d'etat of April 2010, led by Lieutenant General Antonio Njai, who ousted the democratically elected government of the then Prime Minister Carlos Gomes Jr. This coup d'etat led into exile the head of the government and the interim president Raimundo Pereira, who had replaced the late leader Malamba Kaisanya, seen as the man of stability in Guinea-Bissau. In order to cover the void left by the military action, a government of transition was put in place, led by President Serifo Namajo, who led the country to the legislative election of April this year, won by PAIGC, and the presidential by José Mário Vaz, former finance minister in Gomes Jr.'s government. José Mário Vaz was sworn in on the 23rd of June 2014 as president-elected of Guinea-Bissau and appointed Domingos Simões Pereira as prime minister. This is a relevant step for the country to recover the time lost and embrace the path of reconciliation and stability as recalled by Ramos Horta, UN Special Representative to Guinea-Bissau, at the end of his mission in the country. I believe, he wrote, that Guinea-Bissau has entered a new era, a promising one, and the international community cannot afford betraying these suffering, patient and humble people who placed on us their hopes. But behind these words of circumstances, acts are expected, and these are expected to come from the new Guinea leadership as desired by everyone. In a gesture that symbolizes the support of Portugal, former colonial power, for the return of Guinea-Bissau to the international institution, its Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Rui Manchete, witnessed the ceremony of swearing-in of President José Mário Vaz on behalf of the country. The presence of Rui Manchete at the swearing-in of the Guinean democratically elected president has a particular importance, and it is also a sign of normalization of the relations between Portugal and Guinea-Bissau. The country was politically isolated since the coup d'etat of April 2012. During that period, Portugal sought to sensitize the international community, namely the countries of the region and other partners, as well as multiple regional and international organizations, on the need for urgent settlement of the situation in Guinea and restoring of the constitutional order. With the start of functions of the organs of power that resulted from the latest election, a new cycle begins in the history of Guinea-Bissau, expected to be of stability, development and respect for democracy and human rights within the principles of the lawful state. Guinea-Bissau was the first African Portuguese-speaking country to attain national independence in 1974. Since then, the country has been going cyclical political, economic and social crisis, starting from the coup d'etat led by João Bernardo Nino Vieira, who top-led the first president of the country, Luiz Cabral, in 1980. We have come to the end of one more review of the international political situation. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again in the coming edition with one more topic. See you then.